How's it going so far?
I mean, it's an adjustment, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an adjustment for the whole family because we're trying to keep social distancing and keep them on task as well.
Right. And when you say homeschool, you have a curriculum from the school, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
And do they sign on to their computer at a set time?
you're supposed to. Yes,
Yeah, they're supposed to
Okay.
log on at 8 a.m. and then the teachers update, they post an assignment pretty much every hour.
Okay. So there is a outline to follow and a guideline to follow. And uh, Michelle, you say it's hard because of the distractions at home that they just don't have in school, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you have all that competing sort of thing. Uh,
Yeah. I mean, here they can get up and go to the kitchen, get a snack when they want, grab something to drink. Or Trey's thing is that he loves to sharpen his pencils.
right. And how does he do in school when he's there in the actual school building? How's he do with his normal classroom?
as far as
Yeah.
we know, he does fine,
Yeah, he does
Yeah.
great.
but we're not there in school.
Yeah.
He comes
Have
in
you
role
talked have you
you
talked
know,
to him about this?
what was it?
Have you talked to him about the distractions?
I mean,
Yeah.
we've tried, but I guess what advice do you have to try to keep him on track on a school schedule? That's probably our most difficult point right
Well,
now.
here's the thing, and listen, this is tough for him, and it's tough for you guys too. And I'm so glad to talk about this because what we really need to do is your home has all of these triggers that you're calling distractions, and they are distractions, and they're triggers for him to do something else. There's things that he's had fun with, things that he has a space where he does certain things. He plays on the computer with certain games and talking to friends or whatever. And it looks like from the picture that you've got a very nice, clean space set up for them to sit down and do their work, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And what you have to do, what he has to understand is, look, when it comes school time, we're going to operate under what's called the PREMAC principle here. And that is the PREMAC principle says you're going to do less desirable things in order to have access to more desirable things. And then you have to really enforce that. I mean, that's how children learn self-discipline. That's the reason that we early on learn to eat our peas before we eat our dessert. You got to do this before you can do that. It's why you do your homework before you can watch The Simpsons. It's why you do your yard work before you can go out on a date when you're a teenager. It's all of the things where we learn that we have to do less desirable things to earn access to more desirable things. It's called the PREMAC principle. And you have to have that conversation with him and let him know that he determines access to what he gets. And if he doesn't adhere to the school curriculum, if he doesn't get there on time, then one of those things that he enjoys, he doesn't have access to. If he gets up and walks away, then another thing that he enjoys, he doesn't have access to. And it's not that you're doing it to him. Your conversation needs to be, here's the deal. You need to understand it. You're in 100% control. And I really hope you get to watch TV tonight. I really hope you get to play with your toys. I really hope you get to spend time playing your video game. I really hope you choose to do that. We'll see whether you do or whether you don't, but it's totally up to you. And then you have to 100% stick with it because he has to be able to predict the consequences of his actions with 100% accuracy.